Hey guys, I'm just coming on to show you how I'm currently wearing my taper TWA, which is in a flat twist out. It's rapidly growing out of the cut, and the flat twist out lets me get the curl pattern I'm looking for and help me pack it down where I want it to still be shorter and have it up and high into my kind of kinky Bruno Mars-esque, pompadour-esque type of look. So I do every other day or every 2 days. I flat twist typically at night or when I'm going to be at home for a length of time, and then take it out the next morning. This is in an Oyens handmade juices and berries bottle, but I ran out, so what I have in here is the Sally's brand version of Infusium, some vegetable glycerin, and a few drops of Jane Carter Solution nourishing scalp treatment drops. And I got that idea from African Hair God. It does smell great, and I like the way the little added zhuzh gives this. But I am very much a fan of Oyens juices, and when I remember to place my next order, I'll be re-upping on this. I'm just going to use this to redampen my hair. I use the hairdo. I love this stuff as a moisturizing treatment for my hair. This is from Oyens Handmade. And to seal, I use their burnt sugar pomade. Love it. I have very thick, very coarse, very thirsty, loving the moisture kind of hair. So grease-like products, I need them in my life. I don't typically use, if I use this to seal, I won't typically have any kind of other thicker oil to seal. Occasionally, if I'm not using these products, I use a oil blend I make myself with avocado oil, grapeseed oil, extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, and a few essential oils in there. But the castor oil and the olive oil make it nice and thick and good for sealing. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to part off a section and then come back and show you guys my flat twists. Okay, so I've got my small section parted out here. It's a little chunky, so I don't want it to be too small. I find that for my hair, the flat twist helps it stay a little bit more stretched out than the individual twists, especially at this short TWA length. So just going to give a couple of spritzes just to dampen it a little bit, not looking for it to be sopping wet at all. Then just a little bit of the hairdo. Get in there and get that punch of moisture that I need. And then take the burnt sugar pomade, just a very small amount. Put it on this section, and I'm just going to pull through, get any shed hairs if there are any in there, and then flat twist. And I should be specifying, as you guys can probably see, this is a 2-strand flat twist that I'm doing. So when this is done, if I feel like this is loose or anything, may not stay, I'll just put a clip in it to hold it again until I'm done with it. So I'm going to part out another section. Definitely don't need to have super straight parts or anything like that. But I just use this thicker rat tail comb to help me get the section I want. again, because it's a small section. Just dampen it. Put a little bit of the hairdo. A little bit of the burnt sugar pomade and twist. And again, I'll just hold it, the clip, and then go on and move on from there. So I'm going to continue to section and twist, and then I'll come back to show you the whole head when it's twisted and I'm ready to tie it up. Okay, so I finished flat twisting my whole head. I flat twist about to ear level around for the first layer, and we've kind of got a double-decker layer from the back. That's because my hair is in the tapered TWA. I get it a little bit more secure if I don't do just one all the way back. So this is it. Alright, again, parts don't have to be super neat unless you're planning on wearing this as a protective style for a few days and you're going to go out with it. But if you're doing it to set it at night or while you're in the house, you don't really need to do it super neat. This, I tend to go kind of in one direction and then in the other. It's just, I think, along the lines of my big head. That's how I tend to go. My hair is, I guess, I'll call it 4B because if I'm using the hair typing system, that's the hair seems to be most similar to when I look at different folks in YouTube videos and natural hair boards. However, in reading the descriptions of the hair typing system, it seems like 4B is hair that doesn't really coil, that it has a Z pattern, and my hair is definitely coily. It's kinky, it's thick, it's coarse, and it sucks in moisture, but it's definitely coily. So just reading from the hair typing system, I would classify mine as 4A. However, when I look at other folks who have 4A hair classified, that most people classify as 4A, my hair doesn't seem to have the same properties when I'm looking at them styling and manipulating there. So I put myself in the 4B category for classification, and I find it helpful not for any other reason, but when I'm looking for people's hair care regimens or tips for products and things like that, I tend to resonate more closely with the folks who classify as 4B or who are classified as 4B. So I say all of that to say really much of nothing, except that I tag most of my things as 4B, and I hope that that will be helpful for folks who are wondering about products and things that may work for their 4B hair. But if you have thick, coarse, thirsty hair, then you may find the products and the regimens that I use helpful. So again, this is a nighttime or, ready to stay in the room. You can see it's not night here, but about to have it down for a relaxing Sunday. So that's what I do. Again, I use a wet leave-in conditioner just to dampen the hair, make it easier to manipulate without any breakage, and put a little water back in there, right? Because you need water to moisten your hair. Then I follow with something creamy. Have to have something creamy. I love the Oyen Handmade hairdo. Oyen is all natural, very good for you ingredients in all of their products. If you haven't tried them out, I really recommend them. And then seal with the burnt sugar pomade, and it is like an all-natural hair grease. I love the way it smells. I can't say that I don't use occasionally some hair grease. I had wonderful results using the good old Blue Magic hair pomade, and also their castor oil pomade. But this, I don't know, I feel like it sinks into my hair a little bit better and actually helps with imparting moisture. Again, you know, using it with things that have water content in it. This doesn't have water in it. So that's it. So this is how I have the hair. This will work for longer hair as well. I used to do my hair very similar to this when I was first natural. I had a bigger afro many moons ago before I started locking my hair. So I find that for my hair, the additional tension of having it flat to my head gives me more stretch and helps keep the curl pattern defined, whereas individual twists for a short period of time, like just overnight, won't stretch. I'll have the definition, but it won't have the stretch, and I like to wear my hair big and fluffy. So that's it. I'll come back if this is not too long. I'll either come back in this video or I'll have a part 2 where you'll see me taking it down and see what it looks like when I'm fluffing it out. All right, thanks very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's the next morning and I'm taking out the last one of the flat twists and just about to shape it and head out the door for work. All right, so this is the flat twist out, and I'm just going to give it a shape that I like. You know, I have big hair, don't care, right? Okay. All right, so you see lots of good definition. It's super moisturized. Right, and if I don't want to, again, I won't have to retwist tonight. I can go 2 or 3 days after moisturizing and retwisting. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm going to continue to play with the poofiness a little bit, get it right to my liking, and have a great day. Bye, guys.